Based on popular requests, I'm going to talk about how to get to Ivory Coast. Some of you asked me to do a video on how to go to Ivory Coast by road, and this is how I did it. For the price of the ticket, budget between 600 to 700 Ghana cedis. You need a valid passport, a valid Ghana card, and your yellow fever vaccination card as well. Two bus companies that I know that go to Abidjan from Accra are STM and STC. And the STM bus comes from Niger through to Benin, to Togo, to Ghana. And then their bus terminal is at Circle. And those buses come in the evening between 10 to 12 midnight. They pick people along as they go. So when they come to Ghana, they drop people off in Accra and they pick people from Accra to Abidjan. That is how it works. However, STC picks people directly from Accra at their Circle station, and it's about 12 hours to 13 hours journey. STC leaves at 6 a.m. If you are crossing the border for the first time with your Ghanaian passport, you need to pay about 10,000 CFA, which is equivalent to about 200 Ghana cedis. For Virgin passport holders, you pay about 10,000 CFA to get a stamp in your passport. A Virgin passport, according to the border, means you don't have an Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire stamp in your passport. So you are required to pay that 10,000 CFA. But if you do not want to pay, you can go with your Ghana card. They don't require you to pay any amount of money, but all what you need is your yellow fever vaccination card with your meningitis vaccination in it. And you should have the Ministry of Health stamp on it to make it valid for international travels. Mind you, you can spend about 2 to 3 hours at the border because of border regulations. You'll have to do some searches. They go through your bags to see if you are carrying illegal stuff, whether you are carrying things to go and sell. I don't know what it is, but I know you spend longer hours at that particular border. For whatever reason, I do not know. So just prepare for that journey. Once you cross the border, it takes you a long time into Abidjan. You might want to carry some snacks. There will be stops for you to use the restrooms and for you to get some food. However, if you want to travel at night, you can go with the STM buses. Let's take you have to work before you go on that journey. You close in the evening. You can go with the STM bus. Just that you travel with other nationalities because they are coming from Nigeria, Benin, Togo, Ghana to Ivory Coast. But if you want to travel in the morning, you go with STC, and you must be there very early in the morning. You'd have to call the office to book your ticket, and they'll ask for proof of your yellow fever vaccination card before they issue the ticket to you. You'd have to also give them the number on your valid passport or your national identification card. The first time I was going to Abidjan by road, I used the STM bus, and I did not like the experience because the seats were very close and then the space was very tight. And the people that were in